MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the focus for them as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jose Quintana gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Corey Seager. hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
At the plate, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, the old C&I base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zobrist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Digging in, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Curtis Granderson.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Granderson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8,
Into the
Second
box
baseman.
now, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two out with the man at first. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Chris Taylor.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Full count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
In is Curtis Granderson as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jose Quintana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Number 8 will be next. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in to try it again. Number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. He's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Logan Forsythe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the times throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A 1-0 delivery. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit to short. Russell with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw. Just late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Ready once again, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. Runners on first with 1 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen.
That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Koji Uehara is going to take
now
over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Uehara. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Addison Russell. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that misses. 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Javier Baez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Curtis Granderson.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Forsythe is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 22.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-0. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. A quick out, number 1.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
John Jay will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in once again, number 8. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Kershaw gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. The Dodgers lead it 6-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Hector Rondon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hector Rondon.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Dodgers,
ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Number 35. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him. But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
First baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kershaw looks in. 0-1 on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Justin Wilson
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Now the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. High pop-up. Russell is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-1. Here's Addison Russell. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the 2nd hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. One away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
First and second now, 1 man out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. from the stretch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And he misses there. 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Wade Davis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Adrian Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high. Ball 3.
Ball 3, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He dives, but he can't get it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but it happened to find a hole.
Russell.
So digging in now, Addison Russell. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. First and second now, one man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another two-strike offering down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line and a run score.
Kenley Jansen comes on here looking to get the final two outs and earn the save.
Kenley Jansen.
Jason Hayward will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And, oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Javier Baez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.